is News 3 Now at 10.
Thank you for joining us. Thunderstorms continue to roll through the viewing area tonight. The rain is needed, but it brings with it a chance for some severe weather. We have team coverage tonight. Adam Duxter is in Sauk County, and our chief meteorologist, Gary Canalti, is in the studio. And we're going to go to Gary first with our certified most accurate forecast. Gary?
Well, Charlotte, we're continuing to watch this area of thunderstorms, mainly along and just north of our viewing area. Some of the storms right around the La Crosse area have become severe. In fact, severe thunderstorm warnings just issued for northern La Crosse County. But that's where all the severe weather has been so far tonight. Future radar over the next 3 hours shows that line of storms slowly sagging to the south, bringing the potential for strong winds, hail, and heavy rain. One of the other longer range or future radar estimates show that these storms might stay a little bit farther to the north over the next 3 hours. So we'll have to see how far south they sag. Looks like a new severe thunderstorm watch coming out for all of southern Wisconsin. That is in effect until 4 a.m. So new severe thunderstorm watch includes Madison and Milwaukee as well until 4 a.m. for all of southern Wisconsin. The rain certainly useful. We could be looking at a ½ inch to an inch of rain generally across southern Wisconsin. Some areas may pick up 2 to 3 inches in heavier thunderstorms. High temperatures today hit the lower 90s. Madison topped out at 91, Janesville 93. Temperatures now are in the mid 70s. Madison's recovered to 81 after earlier rain, but dew point temperatures are in the mid 60s to the low 70s, and that's what will fuel thunderstorms overnight. So look for an overnight low temperature of about 68. Thunderstorms should end probably by about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and then we'll look for a dry day tomorrow with a high of 89. We'll see more thunderstorm chances toward the end of the weekend. I'll talk more about that in the forecast in a few minutes.
We've got our eyes on areas projected to take the brunt of the storm. Adam Duxter is live in Sauk County with the latest on conditions there. Adam?
Charlotte, for the most part, dry. In fact, dry ever since about 9:15. We've only seen rain come through here in West Baraboo a couple of times since the start of the afternoon. But again, we're really stressing to folks tonight that that could change while you are asleep. So the best thing to do before you go to bed, if you're still up watching right now, is to make sure your phone is plugged in. If you've got a weather radio, make sure it is with you in your bedroom. Make sure it's got some fresh batteries in there. And then lastly, right now, before you go to sleep, now is the time to go outside in your yard, and if you've got any lawn chairs or cushions, it's the time to either put them down or bring them inside, because the last thing you want to do is wake up and find out that your chair cushion is in the neighbor's pool, right? Again, these are storms that could be hitting overnight, so we'll have you covered tomorrow morning on News 3 Now this morning. That's something you're going to want to check out ahead of your commute to find out if there was any severe storms and if they did cause any damage. But again, right now we're staying dry, but that could change as the hours go on into the late night and the early morning.
Adam, thank you. And check this out. News 3 Now is making it easier than ever to download our Channel 3000 weather app. All you have to do is point your phone's camera at the QR code, and it's going to take you right to the link. It is free and includes interactive radars and local forecast right on your phone. The flames are on their way out, but threats to air and water remain as the 1 mile evacuation order stays in place for a 4th day after a fire erupted at a grease factory in Rockton, Illinois. Naomi Coles explains the science and the risk.
A lot of this comes down to air quality. Officials said in a press conference on Thursday that so far, all of the monitoring is coming back looking good. It's staying stable, under dangerous levels. However, health officials aren't yet ready to give the all clear on health impact. 4 days since this explosion, Chemtal's parent company says your health is safe.
We're doing everything we can to support the community.
Experts like UW chemistry professor Tim Bertram, as well as public health officials, say not so fast.
It's premature to come to any conclusion about the impact on health, both in the short and in the long term.
It's the particles that make smoke visible that worries them. Those particles represent chemicals that usually don't fully burn up.
We want to know what the chemicals were that were actually burned, and then you want to know how completely it was combusted.
So far, officials say air monitoring results are coming back stable, and samples from debris are coming back with negative contaminants. But the evacuation zone does remain in effect.
If you take out that dust, and if it's something that's contaminated and you travel around the county, it's kind of like coronavirus. You're spreading it around.
Because so far, far, results are still incomplete.
It's kind of like a finger stick for your blood glucose versus a laboratory testing to diagnose diabetes. We want to confirm those results.
But this week, fighting the fire also meant a new concern. The EPA is investigating after 35 gallons of foam that likely contained PFAS was used on Tuesday morning.
We ordered that stop, we ordered that operation stopped, and we ordered them to use non-fluorinated foam.
It's the Rock River that's one of several environmental elements that officials are fighting so hard to protect. Thursday morning, officials said that some unfluorinated firefighter foam did make it into the river, something they said they got pretty quickly on cleaning it up. In Rockton for News 3 Now, I'm Naomi Coles.
Republicans who control the state's finance committee have finished their revisions on the state budget. Tonight, they voted along party lines to add a $3.3 billion property and income tax cut into the spending plan. It also makes some changes to ensure state schools will receive billions in federal coronavirus relief dollars. The budget goes next to the full Senate and Assembly. Democrats in the state legislature are once again calling for a raise in the state's minimum wage. They introduced the plan at a press conference this morning. It calls for a gradual increase to $15 per hour. The state's current minimum wage is $7.25. It would be the first raise in the state's minimum wage in more than a decade, but the bill is unlikely to go anywhere. With the stroke of the presidential pen today, Juneteenth is now the newest federal holiday, celebrated on June 19th. It is now the first new federal holiday established since Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and that was back in 1983. Tomorrow, state officials will raise the Juneteenth flag over the state capitol for only the second time ever. Governor Evers announced the event today, saying the community is encouraged to attend the flag raising at 9:30 in the morning at the King Street entrance. The Juneteenth flag will temporarily replace the Pride flag this weekend, but will not disrupt other flags. The Affordable Care Act is safe from its latest legal challenge. Today, the Supreme Court dismissed a claim from several Republican-led states that said Obamacare, as it is referred, is unconstitutional. In a 7-2 decision, the justices sided in favor of the federal law. The Affordable Care Act currently covers about 31 million people with health insurance. And new tonight, the Missouri couple who were recorded last summer holding and pointing firearms at protesters outside of their St. Louis home pleaded guilty to misdemeanor charges today as part of a plea deal. Mark and Patricia McCloskey were issued fines and ordered to forfeit those firearms they were photographed with, which will now be destroyed. They will not serve any jail time. New tonight, Madison police are trying to identify this man. They say he stole a cash register from the Atwood earlier this month on the east side. The man has a beard and was wearing a white Wisconsin Badgers hat, a white T-shirt, khaki cargo shorts, and tennis shoes. He also has a tattoo on his left arm. A Southwest Wisconsin dog dealer has landed on a list. No dealer wants to be on this one. It got caught selling sick dogs, but kept its license with the state. Chris Stanford investigates so you can take action to spot a bad breeder.
Okay, Cash, come here.
A void
Come on.
that can only be filled by the unconditional love of a dog. Debbie Sweeney knew exactly what she wanted to replace her late Callie.
Cash is everything that I ever wanted in a dog. He just picked up all those pieces.
Cash had a rough start to life.
We picked him up on a Monday, and by Thursday he was in the ER.
He had parvovirus, a highly contagious disease, especially dangerous, even fatal for puppies. Recovery took more than a week at the vet.
It's up to $5,000. I don't know how long we can keep doing this.
In the end, the bill was more than $8,500. Debbie found Cash on a popular puppy website.
She ended up buying from a state-licensed seller, someone named Amos Allgaier, who operates Perfect Paws. It's located here on this farm outside of Platteville.
Allgaier recently made the Humane Society of the United States Horrible 100 report. The Humane Society of the U.S. uncovers shady commercial breeders like these to warn the public. They make their list based off of public records like the ones we used for this report. Perfect Paws landed on the list in part for pleading guilty to 2 charges, failing to provide timely veterinary care and selling a disease-infected animal. When we asked Al Geyer to see his facility where he normally keeps over 70 dogs.
How you doing, sir? My name is Chris Stanford. I work with News 3. I'm a journalist in Madison. I was wondering if you would show us around.
We don't really take people in for health reasons.
For health reasons?
For health reasons.
He wasn't interested in that or telling us anything else.
We plan on running a report about how there have been some violations and some civil forfeitures, and wanted to give you an opportunity to share your side of the story.
That's whatever. You can go ahead, whatever you want.
I was so happy.
The charges came from Debbie's complaint about Cash in 2020. The criminal complaint says when state inspectors followed up with Poffic Paws and Al Geyer, they learned another dog had parvo. Poffic Paws pleaded guilty and kept its license.
So his next inspection will be a routine one.
The state agency that regulates and enforces dog sales ended up fining Al Geyer $400. With court costs, Al Geyer only paid $664.50.
Meantime, the person who bought this dog had to spend $8,500 in vet bills to get the dog healthy again. Does that seem fair to you?
And I don't know how to answer that question.
Why do they still have a license to sell dogs?
So since then, he's been re-inspected and looked through records and so forth and passed that inspection.
I'm sorry.
He is corrected.
I have to stop you there because in August of 2020, your inspectors found that he was still failing to keep adequate records.
Incomplete records. So you're correct. He did not pass that inspection. So all I can say there is that we did follow up and did not find on our re-inspections any other violations that related to the health of the animals.
The agency went on to explain, the action we take is what we consider to be the lowest level of enforcement action that'll be the most effective in gaining future compliance.
That is a very interesting take on their enforcement methods.
State Representative Lakeisha Myers wasn't expecting to hear that from DATCAP. She introduced a bill this year to add more animal inspectors.
That is surprising to me because I would think as a repeat offender, at some point in time, you have to, lay down the law, so to speak, and revoke licenses.
With DATCAP choosing education over punishing dealers, here are 3 things you can do to ensure you're buying a healthy pet. The Humane Society of the U.S. recommends meeting the breeder. Next, see the mother dog. And finally, see where the mother dog lives.
More than a year later,
He's, our special dog.
Cash has made a full recovery.
He was meant to be. I know.
Debbie wishes she looked for more warning signs at the beginning, but is sure glad now that Cash pulled through. A void now filled. Chris Stanford, News 3 Now.
So if you are looking for a dog, the Humane Society of the U.S. has more resources available online. We've posted a link in this story at channel3000.com. Tomorrow on News 3 Now this morning, we will share the one big red flag when buying a pet from a breeder. Still ahead, the latest on tonight's continued storm chances, and we could use the rain. Your updated forecast is next.
The best of the best mattress sale of the summer is on now at Ashley Home Store. In-stock doorbusters are up to 60% off while they last. And now introducing purple mattresses for less than $20 a month. Plus the guaranteed best Tempur-Pedic deal in all of Wisconsin. Only at Ashley Home Store.
What a deal. Get top dollar for your trade now at East Madison Toyota during the summer buyback event. Bring us any make, any model, and get top dollar for your trade. If it runs, we've got the funds during the summer buyback event at East Madison Toyota. Plus, we've just received 8 truckloads of inventory with a great selection of cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs at East Madison Toyota off I-90 and 151.
The light at the end of the tunnel isn't shining so brightly for everyone. Families continue to fight for survival. Some jobs are gone forever. Bills pile up. But please know, you have not been forgotten. Your local Wisconsin energy and emergency rental assistance providers are working together to keep you safely in your home and your heat and power on. Apply now for a hand up.
They say when you come from a small town like us, you do things your own way. A way that builds a state-of-the-art network. As a local, you know the dead spots, so you fix them. You know the neighbors, so you're good to them. Did you drop these? You know the neighborhood, good, so you make a difference.
Thanks for the hot spot.
You know the strongest signal comes from starting local and staying loyal, no matter how much you grow. The nationwide network built from your town up. U.S. Cellular.
So why use Toyota service centers?
Well, you wouldn't use just any carpenter, would you?
This thing working?
No.
Keep your Toyota a Toyota. Right now, for a limited time, get 20% off the purchase and installation of premium cabin air filters. See your local Toyota dealer or visit Toyota.com to learn more. Toyota, let's go places.
The best of the best store-wide sale of the summer is on now at Ashley Home Store. Save up to 50% off in-stock furniture doorbusters. Then you choose between our 2 best bonus deals of the entire year. Only at Ashley Home Store.
We are hoping to get our community on the road to recovery.
There's a lot of joy and excitement to go back to normal school. So happy to not have to worry as much.
It has been another great turnout. News 3 Now, taking action to protect everyone from COVID-19. You're watching News 3 Now at 10.
Welcome back. This year's Summerfest is going cashless for the first time. The organizer of the festival, Milwaukee World Festival, Inc., said in a statement that it will no longer be accepting cash at box offices or even on the grounds. Only debit and credit cards will be accepted. Summerfest officials did say there will be options to convert cash into a card on site free of charge. Kohl's is joining the growing list of major retailers who plan to be closed on Thanksgiving Day. For the second year in a row, Kohl's has made the decision to give its employees the holiday off before Black Friday. The Wisconsin-based retailer joins Target, Walmart, and Best Buy, making the same decision. A popular firework retailer is warning customers they could find themselves empty-handed come the 4th of July. Phantom Fireworks says the supply shortage that also impacted sales last year is expected to continue. It is fueled by shipment challenges in the global market since most fireworks are made in China. Today, the CDC is lowering its travel warning for cruise ships from very high to high. They note the guidance is for travelers who are not fully vaccinated, though. The agency says the chance of getting COVID is still high on a cruise ship because the virus spreads easier in close quarters. They recommend unvaccinated people avoid taking cruises. Vast swaths of the West are experiencing a historic and unrelenting drought, the worst in the region in at least 20 years. Check out this map. Drought and extreme heat are fueling wildfires. Reduced snowpack and the lack of substantial rain is exacerbating water demands for millions of people, as well as agriculture and ecosystems. You can see the orange reaching into parts of the Midwest and Wisconsin as well. Well, one place being severely impacted by this drought, Lake Mead, the largest reservoir in the U.S. Just yesterday, it recorded its lowest level since it was filled in the 1930s. Temperatures there have been hovering right around 110 to 120 degrees. And we are in need of some rain ourselves, and we're getting some chances with the storms passing through tonight, Gary.
Well, we had some showers and thunderstorms earlier, but those were fast movers and didn't drop very much rain. But what they did do is they moistened up the atmosphere. So the next batch of storms that'll come through overnight gives us a better shot at getting some heavier rain. It also gives us the potential for some severe weather. Right now, severe thunderstorm warnings in effect for northern La Crosse County back into Trempealeau County. Not so much for wind, but for hail, at least up to the size of quarters. Earlier, some of these storms have produced hail up to the size of baseballs over parts of southeastern Minnesota. As far as the storm tracks themselves, they're generally toward the east-southeast at about 20 miles per hour. So they're slow movers. They're dumping heavy amounts of rain, and they could bring hail, like I say, a half-inch to an inch in diameter, sometimes a little bit higher than that. We'll also have to watch out for the wind potential as well as these storms start to accelerate a little bit more toward the east and southeast. Right now, they're moving almost straight eastward, so the areas that have gotten the rain are getting more rain, but we're not seeing that southward movement yet. Hopefully that will happen. Some of the longer-range computer models are showing that to happen, but a new severe thunderstorm watch has been issued now for pretty much all of southern Wisconsin, northeastern Iowa, and southeastern southeastern Minnesota until 4 a.m., and that's because this line of storms continues back toward the west and eventually will sag southward through just about all of southern Wisconsin. Storm Prediction Center still has an enhanced risk of severe thunderstorms, level 3 on the 5-level scale, with the potential in the black shaded areas for wind gusts of over 70 miles per hour in the stronger storms, hail in excess of 2 inches in diameter in the black shaded area, and that's been extended eastward now toward the Madison area, and still an outside risk of a tornado, although I think the tornado threat will continue to drop as we head through the overnight hours. Those storms so far have brought 1 to 2 or maybe 3 inches of rain over parts of central Wisconsin in a narrow band because they've been moving over the same general area. Once they start sagging more toward the south, we'll start to see the rain across the rest of southern Wisconsin. However, they won't be sitting over the same area as much, so the amounts will probably be more in the half-inch to 1-inch range with some localized 2-inch amounts in areas that see heavier thunderstorms. But as we take a look at future track, you can see these storms moving out of here pretty quickly by tomorrow morning. So we're back to sunshine for tomorrow with high temperatures up around 90 degrees. Tomorrow night, I think we'll look for skies to mainly clear out with low temperatures in the upper 50s and lower 60s. And then we're back to sunshine on Saturday. High temperatures will be in the middle 80s. But on Sunday, notice more showers and thunderstorms developing out to the west. There are signs that by the afternoon hours, we'll start to see some of those come in. And there might be the outside risk of the possibility for a strong to severe thunderstorm. But 3 things you need to know in the forecast. The severe weather threat will continue overnight. So when you go to bed, make sure you have a weather radio or you have your phone set with an app or ready to go in case there's severe weather. Tomorrow and Friday will be warm with high temperatures in the mid to upper 80s, and then thunderstorm chances return for Sunday afternoon. So severe thunderstorm watch in effect until 4 a.m. for all of southern Wisconsin. Look for showers and thunderstorms. Some of those could be strong to severe, high winds, hail, and heavy rain in the stronger storms. Low temperature dropping to 68. Tomorrow, partly sunny, very warm, maybe a little less humid with a high temperature of 89. Future track, those thunderstorms sagging southward through the overnight hours. By early tomorrow morning, they're pretty much gone. And then skies clear out for tomorrow, and look for more sunshine for Saturday. High temperatures again in the mid to upper 80s. We'll look for general 1 to 1.5 inch rains over southern Wisconsin. Some areas could pick up 2 to 3 inches in heavier thunderstorms. 7 to 10 day forecast. You can see those thunderstorm chances return Sunday afternoon, Sunday night. A chance of showers and cooler for the start of next week, and then a little more humidity could lead to more shower and thunderstorm chances toward the end of next week.
Gary, thank you. And just ahead in sports, Milwaukee's Big Three pushed past Brooklyn. How the 3 big-time performances sent the Bucks on to Game 7. Zaxon next with sports.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
It's the Hy-Vee Mega Produce Sale this Thursday through Sunday. Red or yellow peppers, just $1 each. Stamilk cherries, only $3.88 a pound. And Bushel Boy tomatoes, just $1.88 a pound. This Thursday through Sunday at Hy-Vee.
Menards has what you need to keep your home safe. From smoke and carbon monoxide alarms to fire extinguishers and more, Kidde Home Safety Products keep your family protected from emergencies. Grab a general use fire extinguisher. It lasts up to 12 years and adds an extra measure to protect you and your family at home. Save 11% on all Kidde Home Safety Products right now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Hi, I'm Crystal the Pistol. Goldwyn Cars has over 500 vehicles in stock with new body-style GMC Terrain starting at $22,995 or $350 per month. That's right, Goldwyn Cars has over 500 vehicles in stock with great deals on 2018 GMC Terrains. So hurry in today to get your great deal and ask for me, Crystal the Pistol Goldwyn. Go to Goldwyn Cars East or West.
You gotta go to Goldwyn, GoldwynCars.com.
Hi, I'm Rebecca from 90 Day Fiancé. And this was my stubborn body fat that I just couldn't get rid of. But then I went to Sonobello and they permanently removed my body fat in just one visit.
It is so intensely gratifying for one visit to make this big of a change. It's amazing.
Sonobello's board-certified surgeons use micro-laser technology to safely target and remove your diet-resistant fat cells permanently on your stomach, hips and thighs, back, and so much more.
It feels incredible. incredible to look down and it's flat. Thank you again, Sonobello. I'm so happy.
Schedule your free, no-obligation consultation and find out how you can get $250 off instantly. Call 1-800-595-1532 or go to sonobello.com.
The only thing better than tacos is faster tacos. That's why Johnsonville created its new ground taco sausage. That's right, taco sausage. Premium cuts of ground pork authentically seasoned with cumin and garlic. Next taco night, skip the seasoning packets. Just sizzle and serve. Because with new Johnsonville taco sausage, the only thing between your family and tasty tacos is 10 minutes.
It's the Hy-Vee Mega Produce Sale this Thursday through Sunday. Sweet corn, 2 for just $1. Monterey mushrooms, only 99 cents. And buy one, get one free on Josie's Organics salads. Don't miss the Hy-Vee Mega Produce Sale.
There's no margin for error tonight for the Bucks. Beat the Nets and keep your season alive to force a Game 7 Saturday. It's that simple. And Giannis and company were ready in this one. They led by 11 at halftime. Now it's down to 8 in the fourth, and that's when Milwaukee's big three took over. First, Drew Holiday driving in for 2 of his 21, and the lead is back up to 10. Then later in the quarter, Holiday finds Giannis, and he gets 3 the old-fashioned way. Giannis finished with 30 points and 17 rebounds. Up next, the closer's turn. Chris Middleton dropped in a game-high 38 points, including 5 triples. Sorry, James Harden. Bucks force a Game 7 with a 104-89 win. It's a winner-take-all on Saturday in Brooklyn. OTAs in Green Bay officially in the books. And all that's left to do now, besides that thing with Aaron Rodgers in the front office, take a break from football until training camp starts up in late July. As far as the OTAs, Matt LaFleur liked what he saw from the Packers that were there. The challenge for him now is to keep his guys focused and their efforts locked in so they can make another run at a Lombardi Trophy.
We're excited about a training camp. We're excited about this football team. I think the character of this team is really high. I think, you know, the challenge is, can you recreate that magic that, you know, we've been able to the last couple of years and become a close-knit, connected team with great player leadership. And but no, we're excited about just what the future could hold.
High school track and field Division I sectionals. Top 3 make it to state, and what a day it was for Verona's Jackson Akers. The future Badger dominated in the field events. Akers won both the shot and the discus. And oh, by the way, he can scoot too. Akers anchored the Wildcats to a 4x1 title in a time of 43.69 seconds. On the girls' side, Wanakee's Kyla Shala leaped her way to a high jump title with a jump of 5'6". And then in the 4x1, check out Madison Memorial's Anna Ashworth smiling her way to a first-place finish. State track is next week. High school girls soccer D1 sectional semifinal. Madison West taking on Verona. This one went to overtime, and with a minute left in OT, Tasha Ijic called game. The Golden Goal sends the Regents on to Saturday's sectional final with a 1-0 win. We're back after this.
A Ford built for you, by you. Get yours, built from the ground up with your choice of colors, wheels, and other available features specifically designed for your Ford. Want a head-up display in Escape, 5 GOAT modes in Bronco Sport, or best-in-class gas torque in a Ranger? You've got it. And now an extra $1,000 bonus cash on top of all public offers. See your dealer for a Ford built for you, by you. Build and order your select Ford today and get $1,000 bonus cash in addition to all public offers.
You call me devious, but you don't understand that all I am is a little mysterious.
So what do you think?
I love it.
does it mean to fight for what's right? To us, it means helping accident victims get their lives back to normal again. Habish, and Rotier, we fight for what's right.
There's breakfast, there's lunch, there's dinner, and then there are McCafe's bakery sweets, which are whatever you want them to be.
Get a bakery sweet, plus any size hot or iced coffee or soft drink for just $3.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
The light at the end of the tunnel isn't shining so brightly for everyone. Families continue to fight for survival. Some jobs are gone forever. Bills pile up. But please know, you have not been forgotten. Your local Wisconsin energy and emergency rental assistance providers are working together to keep you safely in your home and your heat and power on. Apply now for a hand up.
Here's the newest spin on Wisconsin Lottery scratch games. It's Gold Rush. The $5 number match game offers over 52,000 prizes that triple. That's over $1.9 million in tripled prizes and top prizes of $60,000. Instant scratch games from the Wisconsin Lottery. Odds are you'll like them.
Whether you have a design emergency or you just want to shop the best furniture showroom in town, you need Dwellings, Madison's best kept secret for design and furniture. Shop our fabulous showroom, Hard Rock Road, Fitchburg.
First Warn Weather, certified most accurate forecast.
We're watching severe weather back toward the La Crosse area where severe thunderstorm warnings are in effect. Farther to the west, so these storms are producing golf ball-sized hail in Minnesota. That'll be heading toward the La Crosse area, but eventually those storms will be tracking toward Juneau and Adams counties, maybe northern Sauk and Richland County over the next couple of hours. Severe thunderstorm watch in effect for all of southern Wisconsin, including Madison, until 4 a.m. As these storms start dropping toward the south, they could also bring strong winds later on this evening.
All right. Thank you, Gary, and thank you for joining us tonight. Do something good, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.